What's going on, everyone? My name is Bruno and I am really excited to announce that I'll be participating in Pack Season 2, and this is of course my draft analysis for this new season. So first things first, I want to thank Sven, which is the owner of the pack, so for inviting me for the league. They had a last minute drop and it just hit me up before the draft started if I was interested in playing, and of course with pack being one of the main leagues in the Wi-Fi community at the moment, I couldn't say just no. So yeah, I'm really excited to start playing, thanks to Sven for letting me in. And yeah, so I drafted 11 Pokemon, so you had to draft 11 Pokemon. And I'm really excited. The competition in this league is just huge, and you guys will see it during the season that we have really good competition. In terms of the draft, that's what bring me here today. So I drafted 11 Pokemon. You are kind of already seeing on the screen a bit of a spoiler, but yeah. So I have pick number 12, which is meh. It's meh. So you guys know that I don't have like too much luck with picks. I'm always late in the draft, so I couldn't pick like the big things in draft, like those Dragon Balls and Urshifus. That it's not gonna happen. My first pick is Zygarde. So Zygarde 50 here, of course, doesn't have access to Power Construct, but still with Aura Break can be. It's really bulky with really good HP stat, decent defenses, can be like Dragon Dance, of course, with access to Scale Shot and 1000 Arrows. 1000 Arrows being the most spammable move in the game, of course. Can be a more bulky set with just Subtoxic Protect, and it's just a valuable set on Zygarde because like 1000 Arrows is always going to hit, so I can always just bring Toxic Protect and just 1000 Arrows and always being able to do some damage to my opponents. Just Coil, it's decent as well. Priority Extreme Speed, like it's Zygarde, it's a really good mod in my opinion. It's not the best one, but it's a really good one. And to pair with Zygarde, I wanted a really good Steel type, a Pokemon that could easily deal with not only Fairy types but Grass types. So the two types that Zygarde struggles. So I decided to grab Scizor here. First time grabbing Scizor. I've played with Mega Scizor and I never grabbed regular Scizor. But yeah, I have the opportunity to grab Scizor here. What I like about Scizor here is the ability to U-turn, the ability priority Bullet Punch with Technician. It's really hard. Scizor has decent bulk, not amazing. It's not a bulk like a really bulky Pokemon. For example, Zygarde is way more bulkier than Scizor, but Scizor has a phenomenal attack stat. Being able to U-turn, to Bullet Punch, to knock off, has really nice coverage moves, and in the right situation, a Swords Dance Scizor can legit just win games. So yeah, I'm really excited to use Scizor. It's a really good Pokemon and mainly can deal with the Grass types and Fairy types that Zygarde struggles. My third pick, I wanted a bulky water, so I've considered Slowking, considered Slowbro, considered Vaporeon, but I'm already using Vaporeon in the IBA. So I've decided to grab Milotic here. Love Milotic. What really made me pick Milotic, I mean, I could pick Slowking and Slowbro, could do the same, but Milotic gives me Flip Turn, so it's momentum. So it's bulky as hell. Like with the Marvel Scale can be with a Flame Orb can be even bulkier. So having access to recover is really decent. Having access to Haze as well can be really important to stop setup from my opponents. So again, it's a really decent water type, and yeah, actually gets Dragon Dance in this generation as well, so who knows if I'm not bringing Dragon Dance Milotic for one game or two. Who knows, the possibilities are available, so yeah, we'll see, but mainly Milotic gonna be a really bulky, annoying Pokemon. My fourth pick is Blacephalon here, so I'm not a big fan of Blacephalon. because I think just a bulky water, bulky waters are able to stop BadassFroslass. However, it's a Pokemon that it's really hard. It's another grass killer that Zygarde, again, to help Zygarde. So yeah, ghost types are really strong this generation. So actually ghost types were always really strong, but yeah, BadassFroslass really strong with the ghost type. Of course, mainly stopped by bulky waters, but like there's not too many bulky waters, and I already have one in Milotic. So and the bad thing is not all bulky waters have recovery moves. So yeah, BadassFroslass is really decent. It can be of course, with heavy boots, having access to Flame Charge to boost the speed. Of course, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Calm Mind can set up with Calm Mind. Mind Blown is a really powerful fire type move. So again, I have a lot of possibilities. I think I had Streak as well, which is a thing. So yeah, BadassFroslass here can be a late game sweeper. I can just, or I just can be just a breakaway choice packs. So yeah, the possibilities again are all the possibilities are available. BadassFroslass here, I hope it. I think it pairs well with this team. And to pair with BadassFroslass, I grabbed another offensive monster in Terrakion here. So I wanted a fighting type, a good fighting type. Terrakion here gives me a really powerful fighting type. At this point, I'm grabbing a lot of offense, but that's the main goal of this team is actually to break teams and giving a chance for ones like BadassFroslass, like Zygarde, to clean in the end. Terrakion really powerful with a choice band, can grab a Swords Dance sets are just really powerful. Has a lot of good coverage, as Iron Head and I think Poison Jab for fairies. I know it gets Iron Head, probably gets Poison Jab as well. Have close combat, like fighting rock is just a good offensive steps. Might get X Scissor as well for psychic types. So again, priority quick attack is always important. Has Stealth Rocks, who knows, can be a Sash lead with rocks. So again, gives me a lot of possibilities, but mainly the thing is gonna have like a choice band. It's just gonna click close combat and do a tremendous amount of damage. So my sixth pick is Wizengaller. So yeah, for like the third, fourth, or fifth time, I'm grabbing Wizengaller. Main reason, Urshifu is allowed. So every time Urshifu is allowed, I'm not messing with that thing. So yeah, I'm always grabbing Wizing if I can, because yeah, I'm terrified of Urshifu. So and I'm actually gonna play Urshifu this season. So yeah, I don't wanna mess with that thing. So and I love Wizing, honestly. Like I really, Wizengaller is one of the mons that I love using. And it's one of my type of mons. So yeah, I mean, if I can grab a Pokemon that I feel comfortable with, and it's important to the team, I'll do it. I think it's paired real well with this team. Being a Fairy Poison, I mean, immune to ground types, so I don't care about being hit by like a ground move, because I have Zygarde. Of course, Mold Breaker Escadrille, for example, is the thing, but I can play around it. And having access to Toxic Spikes is really important, considering I have a lot of good breakers like Terrakion, BadassFroslass, even Zygarde, Caesar. So that's my thing. Like it gives me Defog as well. So that's an option. I have some possibilities with Wizing here. My next one is Mesprit. So I wanted a decent stealth rocker, another rocker, a bulky one, and Mesprit. It's just it's the point here. Having access to can be offensive as well. Having access to Calm Mind and Nasty Plot, really decent coverage moves, but mainly it's going to be a wall here. Being able to U-turn around, setting up rocks, clicking Healing Wish to make my Pokemon gain some health, some longevity. So it's Mesprit, a bulky psychic type that I'm really comfortable using as well. So yeah, we'll see. I think it pairs really well. Another ground immunity, which is amazing, because ground is such a good type in drafting format. And yeah, that's mainly what Mesprit's gonna do. Being a wall, clicking rocks, clicking U-turn, being able to pivot around, and maybe sometimes clicking Healing Wish if necessary. But mainly that's the goal of Mesprit. My next pick was Tangela, so Dracovish was allowed. I wanted the bulky grass. Tangela is available. I picked Tangela, so that's mainly what I'm doing here. Of course, I'm grabbing some nice bulk here at this point because I already have so many good offense that I'm allowed to pick some bulk here. Tangela with a regen is just a great viable low tier wall, which regen like Leech Seed, but just be annoying. Nice Dracovish answer, of course, one of the best, and that's mainly the goal of Tangela, being a bulky grass type that pairs really well with mons like Mesprit, like Wizengaller, Milotic, etc, etc. My next pick was Sneasel. Gives me a dark type, gives me a nice type, gives me really nice speed, which I think at this point was really necessary. Having a Pokemon that has more than 110 speed. Sneasel gives me that at 115. That's pretty much it. Like, gives me a dark and ice type, knockoff user, a triple axle, really cool move, priority ice shard, swords dance, etc, etc. Rotom was my next pick. Maybe the only Pokemon that I might consider trading during the season, just because I already have a ghost type and I don't like having double types, repeating types on my teams. But I mainly pick Rotom because it gives me another defogger. I was considering like Boltons, but yeah, Rotom gives me another defogger, and I've decided, you know what, let's just go for Rotom. If it doesn't work, if I'm not feeling Rotom on my teams, I will trade it for like mons like Bolton, for example. But yeah, it gives me a defogger, decently bulky. It's a Rotom form, so being able to Volt Switch, clicking Shadow Wall is not totally walled by ground types. I can click Will-O-Wisp too, because mainly ground types are physical, so gives me a lot of possibilities here. The other thing is Rotom is way more versatility than ones like Bolton, so I decided for Rotom, but I could trade it during the season. And last pick was Kangaskhan. I really like this Pokemon. I think it's really viable for a low tier mon. Can be more bulky, but can be really offensive as well. Scrappy is amazing to hit ghost types, actually immune to Intimidate as well, and again can be a more bulky set with like Wish. I think it gets Wish, and or an offensive one with like Choice Band, Silk Scarf, Priority Sucker Punch, Fake Out. So Kangaskhan, really cool mon here. So this is my team. I kind of like the team. I hope there's a lot of Pokemon that I'm not comfortable playing with, but there's another mons that I'm perfectly comfortable with, and yeah, hopefully this team like does well during the season. Again, the league is really competitive, but yeah, I'll do my best. I'll do my best to bring competitiveness to this league and to bring nice content to you guys. So first week is gonna be uploaded next week, of course, on Sunday, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, you guys can check it out, the coaches in the league. So you guys will have in the description the links to all the coaches. And yeah, really excited to start playing. I am sure I'll do my best to do well in this league, and I'm sure it will be an amazing season. So guys, thanks for watching. Again, leave a like, comment what you think about the team, and I will see you guys in the next video. So peace, guys.